Mombasa Old Town, with beautifully carved doors and elegantly styled balconies, is a town rich in culture and history. Influenced by the Portuguese architecture, some buildings here date to as far back as the 18th century. Touring Old Town was definitely on my bucket list, as I am a sucker for antique design and architecture. It is inhabited by a richly diverse group of communities like the Africans, Arabs, Asians, Portuguese, and the British. And have I mentioned how friendly they are? If you're observant, you'll notice that the buildings here are mostly white and yellow, in contrast to the other parts of Mombasa town. Yeah, I'm looking for this restaurant called Forodhani Restaurant. So guys, I think I've just gotten to my restaurant. It's like 1 minute away. I was using the GPS. So yeah, this is Old Town. Forodhani Restaurant is right adjacent to Mombasa Old Port and is one of the best restaurants you'll find in this part of town. The restaurant is strategically placed to give you a spectacular view of the Indian Ocean. Right opposite the restaurant, you can spot English Point Marina, which is a very famous hotel around here. I first checked their review and their menu online and so it was worth the try. Their menu is filled with a variety of cuisines, most of them being local. They're mostly famous for their biryani, which is a local Swahili dish. So guys, this is actually mutton biryani. Yeah, looks really nice. Let me dig in and tell you how it tastes like. But from the looks of it, looks like it really tastes amazing, and it only cost 420 shillings. Imagine all this. So yeah guys, I'm so hungry. Let me dig in. So one thing I actually like about this restaurant is that you get to eat as you enjoy the view. You're also able to spot ships and boats that are far in the ocean. Guys, that's actually English Point Marina. So this restaurant, you can just enjoy the views, the ocean, yeah. And the cool breeze from the ocean really comes in handy because of the heat. So guys, I'm actually done with my food and it was really nice. The biryani was really sweet and it was a lot, guys. I couldn't really finish it. So guys, I definitely recommend Forodhani Restaurant. It was worth every shilling, 420 shillings, and I had the best biryani of my life and I had a very beautiful view when I was eating. So on to my next destination. Fort Jesus is the next destination and perhaps the most popular attraction in Old Town. Although it is partly damaged, it's a fine display of the 16th century Portuguese military architecture. If you're a history lover, you will be awed at its uniqueness. It was designed by an Italian, Giovanni Battista, and was built to guard the old port of Mombasa. When viewed from the air, it takes the shape of a man and is roughly square with 4 bulwarks at its corners. The entry fee for citizens is 200 Kenyan shillings per person, while for non-citizens it's 1,200 shillings per person. I didn't stop to look inside because I have been there before, so I just proceeded straight to Mamangina Drive, which is just a few minutes away from Fort Jesus. The next stop is Mombasa Waterfront, formerly the Mombasa Drive, a seafront open public space. The park has always been a place for leisure resting, walking, jogging, and even riding with a very cool ocean breeze. Families can be spotted walking or sitting beside their vehicles, enjoying the gentle breeze from the ocean and watching ships sail in and out of the port. The center features Swahili architecture and design, yet has a modern touch. The palm tree-lined walkway has rail guards separating it from the cliff face, just above the pounding waves crashing onto the rocks below. The front has always been a place for family outings, with 24-hour offering of coastal snacks sold by small-scale traders who operate all year long. The list of food offering is endless, and all these are washed down with the ever-present fresh coconut water from unmatured coconut known as madafu. And the madafu costs only 70 Kenyan shillings. Ship watchers are likely to be found standing by the rails, enjoying the sights and sounds of the Kilindini Harbour. Here is a cargo ship sailing into the Likoni Channel to the Mombasa Port. In June 2019, the biggest ever bulk carrier to dock at the port of Mombasa passed through here. My next and final destination was the beach. You haven't been to the coast if you haven't set foot on the beautiful, pristine white sandy beaches. This is Nyali Beach in particular. It hosts so many water sport activities like windsurfing, kite surfing, jet skiing, and even sailing.
So guys, I'm here at Nyali Beach. Oh, it's so beautiful. The tide is actually coming up. I don't know if I'm gonna swim. I'm 50-50. I really hope you can hear me, but yeah, it's really beautiful. I'm loving it.
Traveling to the coast is not as expensive as you might think. Accommodation is usually the main challenge, so if you're going on a strict budget, then you can seek accommodation at backpackers hotels as they are very affordable. One room can go for as low as 1,500 Kenyan shillings per person per night, or even less depending on the hotel you will choose. Most of the restaurants here are also very affordable, and the tourist attraction sites also charge very fair prices for the Kenyan citizens, so you might as well take advantage of that. Transport around Mombasa town is also very affordable depending on the means you will choose. There are mostly tuk-tuks, matatus, motorbikes, or cabs. Matatus will mostly cost you no more less than 50 shillings if you're moving around the town. Mombasa was definitely a trip for the books. I was set on exploring as much as I could in the few days I had there, and I can't wait to go back there again soon. Life at the beach, I could definitely get used to this. Who wouldn't? So that's it for today's video, folks. Hope you enjoyed it and learned a thing or two about Mombasa. Make sure you subscribe and see you in the next video.